aka Trigger Ranker. We had to pop out the last live and come back in the next one. Y'all know the rules, man. If y'all don't know, just go look at the last live or whatever that just popped. About to hop back in here.
Prince sent a few people to apply pressure. Some even claimed he wanted 50 to pay up for local protection, but 50 wasn't having it. He made it clear, G-Unit rolls deep with their own crew and they don't pay to play, period. Things got heated fast. Rumors started flying that Jay Prince tried to hit 50 with a no-fly zone over Houston, basically saying, you're not welcome here. That kind of power move might work on smaller names in the game. But this is 50 Cent we're talking about. But 50. Man, he turned the heat up on Jay Prince like it was reality TV. He hit Instagram with memes, slick captions, and low-key jabs that had folks glued to their screens. He clowned the whole check-in drama and made it loud and clear. He don't play that mob game. 50 dared Jay Prince to step to him, and he did.
So I get 50 say he wasn't checking in nowhere.
In front of everybody. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, things were getting messy. 50 had been putting major work into building a $20 million G-Unit film and TV studio right in Houston. This wasn't just business. It was about jobs, internships, and a new energy for the city. But out of nowhere, the whole project shifted to Shreveport, Louisiana. Officially, 50 said it was about better infrastructure. But come on, if you were paying attention, you know the real reason.
Stupid, right? You're stuck on stupid and you're not using your powers or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. You know, we all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever.
You know what I mean? It's a blessing, Rick.
Wherever I go, bro, I tap into good people. In New York, good people gravitated towards me. Like LA, I ain't had to tap in, but I knew somebody from LA, and they basically gave me the game plan to walk through that bitch, because you ain't just gonna be able to do it how you want to do it. In certain places and shit, you know what I'm saying?
So
Houston street politics were heating up, and 50 wasn't about to start playing chess with snakes. And here's where it all flipped. Jay Prince may have tried to push 50 out, but the city welcomed him like royalty. In 2022, just a year after 50 touched down, Houston didn't just accept him, they celebrated him. The actual mayor, Sylvester Turner, handed 50 Cent a key to the city and officially named November 24th 50 Cent Day during the Thanksgiving Day parade.
So they gave 50 Cent the key to the city, bro, in Houston. I don't think Jay Prince like that.
The crowd went crazy. Mayor Turner called him a philanthropist and entrepreneur, shouting out the way he supported high schoolers through his G-Unity program. 50 was posted up on that parade float like he'd been born and bred in H-Town, and he didn't stop there. Through his G-Unity Foundation, 50 started really giving back. Turkey drives, toy giveaways, school donations, the kind of stuff that actually touches the people. He didn't just move to the city, he became part of it. 50 wasn't just making noise, he was making moves. He linked up with the Houston Rockets, Texans, and Astros through his Sire Spirits brand and turned his...
Damn, that man moved to Houston, they goddamn took over in that bitch. Like, what's happening, nigga? What's happening? Damn, he went to Houston and goddamn cut up on them folks. So he done went to the Astros, the Rockets, and something else to brand his liquor with them.
Business hustle into a citywide power plant. In 2023 alone, he donated $850,000 worth of toys. Then in 2024...
So hold on, he donated almost $1 million worth of toys, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dog.
He helped raise $500,000 for the Houston Children's Charity, just by auctioning off 2 massive bottles of his Le Chemin du Roi champagne. The whole event pulled in a wild $6 million. Meanwhile, Jay Prince was allegedly sitting back watching all this unfold. like a king watching someone else take over his throne. The man who used to run Houston from the shadows was now watching 50 Cent get celebrated in the spotlight. Then Tony Yayo stepped in, the most outspoken voice in G Unit. In a Vlad TV interview, he finally laid it all out. The real reason G Unit never played that check-in game. According to Yayo, G Unit stayed militant on purpose. He said straight up, the whole check-in system is just a slick way to line up rappers for extortion. You check in, you pay up, or you risk getting robbed. That's the unspoken rule. Jay Prince built his whole reputation on being the protector.
Hey, what's up? Where you coming in from? Where you tapping in from?
Of artists in Houston. He crowned himself the unofficial king of the city and created this fake-friendly system called checking in. But let's keep it real. It sounds sweet until you realize it's just a fancy setup for getting in your pockets. Here's how it supposedly works. Artists pull up in Houston.
Now, I don't know if y'all ain't been listening to the video or been here like that. Kenya, what's up? All the way from Kenya. But shout out to Kenya, Africa. All right, so oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like all that checking in shit, you know, long as you know the politics. I just say you just need to know the politics. Ain't no checking in, bro. But like when I went to LA, it wasn't no checking in. I just knew the politics. Certain shit I couldn't wear. Certain, you know, it just that's how it went. But shit. I don't know, man. It's just like, you know, this whole rap shit, like, this shit is, like, to me, the whole rap shit is, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, there's too much goddamn death and shit coming with it, bro. Like, everybody dying and then after a while, you get tired of listening to all that. Yeah, I got money. I pop somebody. I kill somebody. What else? I take you, girl. I got bitches. Like, that shit, it gets old after a while. That's why how Kendrick defeated Drake, it was kind of like, it was like the first song him and Kendrick did together ever. Poetic. Well, I wouldn't say ever because I don't know how many songs they have done together. But what I will say is you know, Poetic Justice. They got a song, Kendrick and Drake got a song called Poetic Justice. And that's exactly what happened to Drake's career after Kendrick spanked him in that rap battle. It was Poetic Justice.
They're expected to check in with Jay Prince's people. Show respect, which really means run that money. They'll say it's for your safety, like they're going to make sure your chain comes back if something goes missing. But don't check in. That's when the real drama starts. Yayo even brought up Pop Smoke's situation as a warning. Pop Smoke's death was more than a tragedy. It was a warning.
Yeah, Pop Smoke, man, like, Pop Smoke from New York City, bro. He from the city, bro. And goddamn, he from the city, bro. He's from the city. And he got killed in the California hill, like in California, bro.
Don't turn him down. What you said? Don't turn him down. Chill, folks. Don't turn you down. Yeah, man, don't chill, folks.
What you mean what I'm on? What's on, man? What the deal there? What up? What up? You wanna buy your shit back or what? You ain't get you flunked out there as the nigga trying to see where you at. You dumb up. What you got? $20 out of car? Nah, nigga, you know what we got, nigga. Stop that cap. Man. Motherfucker, you capping, bro. They gonna believe anything you want me to start my car. I just took a picture in the same car today with my little boy. You was only like out.
When artists move without real protection or lean too hard on street alliances, they become easy targets. Yayo didn't sugarcoat it. He said street protection always comes with strings attached. And when stuff hits the fan, nobody's really coming to save you. Yayo broke it down clear. All these mob ties and gangster connections, they don't just bring danger, they bring the feds. This ain't the 90s anymore. We're talking mafia-style extortion and artists getting set up. That's RICO case territory. G-Unit wasn't about to risk it.
They were trying to say the same thing about an artist alleged. We don't know what this is about. We don't know if this is true or not. But the Boosie thing with the jeweler dude, same type scenario. You know what I'm saying? Same type scenario. Like they trying to say it was some shady business going on. That's all I can say. But
they'd rather stay strapped, solid, and owe nobody anything than get tied up with street dudes running hidden agendas. Then it got real. NBA YoungBoy pulled up to Houston for business, refused to check in, and boom, his place gets hit. Chains, gone, cash, car keys, vanished without a trace. And out of nowhere, Kid pops up on Instagram acting like a hero, claiming he got
that's crazy.
Stolen goods back. But instead of handling it behind the scenes like a real one, he posted a whole video, like he was running PR for himself.
Got called, you know what I mean, because the little homie YoungBoy place got broke into. People went in this place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they
He said he got a call about it. Come on, dog.
understand that, you know what I mean, YoungBoy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce.
He got everything. So he probably sent them folk in there, man.
Come on now, dog.
He probably sent them.
Come on,
in
man.
there. Oh shit. I'm from America. I'm from Florida. But I'm from America though. I'm from America. But I live in Atlanta where Outkast and them from. Future and all them. Where Drake tried to come out here and get the bad down here.
I got your keys to your McLaren, you know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
Bro, come on, bro. He ain't had to go on the internet to do all that, bro. Like,
come on now, dog.
he ain't had to do all that.
Come on, man.
I know you goddamn bossed up, but goddamn, dog, that shit look like a commercial.
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas, you got your keys, you got a bunch of other shit. So
YoungBoy wasn't having it. He clapped back hard, basically saying if Prince really wanted to help, he would have handled it off camera. Instead, he looked like a 60-year-old cop chaser trying to get some online shine.
Look, they don't respect none of this shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plans around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, I don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the
What's
car.
up, Shada? What's up?
Then Cameron
What's happening? What's happening?
Dragging J. Prince. They said real OGs don't extort, they uplift. And if you're still out here playing mob boss in your 60s, you already lost. And let's not forget about those infamous dice games. J. Prince's second favorite hustle, right behind intimidation.
With older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little. It's like for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problem.
Games are legendary in Houston, but not in a good way. Words years that their rig setups used to trap rappers.
So it's a lot of people like they ain't going for the whole check-in type. Like it's a lot of folk they ain't going for it. Like they like we Gucci with that, bro. Like ain't no check-in. I ain't checking in nowhere, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck from around me with all that shit. $11:30, damn. It's 3 o'clock in the evening right here, bro. It ain't well the sun lighting it up, but you know at nighttime it be dark in that bit, but that's why I got all these lights and shit in. They gonna fuck around and make me cut the strobe light on y'all. Like,
And the most devastating example, Takeoff. We all remember how he lost his life at one of those dice games. What started as a flex turned into a shootout. One of the saddest moments in hip-hop history, and it all went down in a place built on street games and egos. So what really happened that night? According to whispers in the streets, this wasn't just some random tragedy. Rumors say Jay Prince was heated, allegedly upset that Takeoff and Quavo didn't check in the right way.
You should have.
yeah, like when Takeoff died, man, bro, we were hurt, bro. We was hurt, bro. I'm talking about niggas was out here like, bro, I did a video about Quavo little song he did for this man, and that shit hit number like it was like thousands of views, bro. Like,
What do you say to that?
What I would say to that is, you know, I have a track record, man. The Prince family have a track record of 30 plus years of, you know what I mean, honoring and.
oh yeah, I ain't never been to DC before, bro. Like, I ain't never been to DC. I'm pretty sure I done met a couple people from there. But I don't know, like, I don't know about DC. I know they got the Capitol up there and all this craziness, but yeah, there's a lot going on in America at this moment, bro.
And loving on, I guess.
Shit going down right now. What? No, I'm not going to DC, bro. I'm not, No, I'm not going to DC, bro.
And being what
I love it where I'm at. I'm in Atlanta, bro. I'm in the city of Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. Well, not from Atlanta, but I live in Atlanta. I've been here for 20-some years, so yeah. I live in Atlanta. I'm from Florida, born and raised.
I guess, and no like this never happened.
Oh, okay,
But
okay, I
here's
see
the
what you're
thing,
saying.
and this is what people don't understand. We ain't never had nobody to attack us. You know?
Hey, yeah, hit me up when you get to America. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. So I know I'll probably be on live when you get here. So when you get to America, let me know what's going on.
You know what I mean? You know, when a man attack a situation with a weapon, then, you know, it become a playing field where, you know, any and everything.
He told his crew to send a message. It was supposed to be a scare, just a little pressure. But it went deadly. Takeoff lost his life. And after the smoke cleared, Jay Prince.
Man, when Takeoff got killed, bro, boy. Yeah, man. That shit hurt right there, boy.
He dodged accountability like a pro escape artist. Every time
I'm trying to figure out where I live. No, I was living here. I was living in the South because I was living in the North at one time. I was in Sandy
someone
Springs.
brings it up, he deflects, talks in circles, downplays it all like it was nothing. At one point, he basically admitted he destroyed evidence. And here's the worst part. Takeoff wasn't even the only victim. Remember Duke the jeweler? The man won $1,000 in it.
That man just said everything I just said. Takeoff and Duke the jeweler. He said everything I just said. I said everything before he said it, bro. I never seen this video before, but shout out to this channel. Oh, no.
Dice game. Probably felt like he was on top of the world. But before he could even make it to his car, he was ambushed, robbed, murdered. Another young black man taken.
So the Duke the jeweler shit, they like, Duke the jeweler had told him up on the dice, and he took all the money off the table, but he won the money, and by the time he got to his car, he got shot and killed.
Too soon. And for what? Some rigged dice, a shady setup, and a twisted code of honor that's got nothing to do.
Yeah, that was fucked up with him and Takeoff. Takeoff just called him straight fucking bullets, bro. I ain't like that shit.
The benefits of a traditional
like, I don't know if that was intentional or what.
Mike and Junior was walking by. He actually went in the restroom to wash blood off his hand where he had reached up on the Takeoff. He had to pick him up and.
No, I never been to Africa, but I got some homies. I got some homies that's from Africa that I know and shit. But I never been to Africa.
Now line that up next to 50 Cent, who's out here building community centers, feeding families, donating to schools. It's not even a fair comparison. One of them is building a real legacy. The other, still gripping the streets with fear and old school intimidation. But this ain't just memes and trolling anymore. 50's allegedly playing a whole different game behind the curtain. Word is, he's talking to people off camera, gathering proof that the check-in system is nothing more than a slick extortion setup. And he's not just talking, he's moving. He's hinted at the feds getting involved. And if they do, that could be checkmate. 50 knows how to play chess, not checkers. He doesn't bluff. Those memes he's posting, that's just the surface. Behind the scenes, he's loading ammo. 50 might not just be playing for clout. He could be building a case, saving receipts, lining up the perfect moment to drop that one leak, that one Fed tip, that one post that could shut down Jay Prince's whole legacy in a flash. One of them's got the streets. The other, he's got the city behind him. But only one is winning this war. 50 Cent didn't just relocate to Houston. He took it over. While Jay Prince was allegedly trying to run artists out with pressure plays and shadow games, 50 pulled up bold, got handed the key to the city by the mayor, and started building real programs that actually gave back to the people. Now, that whole check-in empire is wobbling.
Yeah, that check-in shit, bro. I ain't with that check-in shit, bro. It don't like add up as far as like math. Definitely is not mathing. Yeah, that checking in shit, bro. Like when I went to New York, I ain't had to check in with nobody. When I went to LA, I knew the politics. I was able to go with the politics that it was certain things I couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know because I was ignorant to the fact, but they schooled me on the politics, and that's how I was able to move through LA. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Bridget. That's cool. I got these long ass hairs growing everywhere, bro. Like, I gotta cut this shit. I'm gonna do one more. I'll probably do Most Scandalous Los Angeles, and then we'll go from there. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, just hit me up, man, when you get in and shit, you know. You dig? Hit me up when you get here, like. So this the one we're talking about. No CS2 bag.
When you pay rent with Built, you earn valuable points every month to redeem toward flights with world-class airlines, stays across.
Tell him this. I've got a $100,000 bet that you can't show anywhere in that paper.
Scandalous Los Angeles.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los
Scandalous
Angeles
TV,
where we expose the exposers. Finally, somebody put CS2 back on the spot, down at his place of employment over at No Jumper. The other day, he sat on the panel with Lush One and Aunt Hefe. Shout out to Aunt Hefe, because he finally did what none of these other podcasters seem to have the guts to do. He asked Porky directly about the whole CS2 back situation. And let me tell you, it's hilarious watching what happens after that. Because Porky does what he always does. Lies, deflects, and spins the conversation in another direction. This man is still out here lying with a straight face, even when the paperwork is public.
What's up?
So after you watch this, do yourself a favor. Go check that paperwork. Get familiar with it. That way,
hit the
next
like
time
button,
Porky tries to spin you with one of his classic stories, you can spin it right back on him and watch him fumble through a whole new lie. Let's get into it.
But this now, guess what happens? Soon as something started going on with Ant Hood, and he the one getting the money, you know what the other side say? We gotta knock Ant down, he the bad. And guess what that Damu gonna do? Hey, Ant, them niggas running your name, cause get low, pump your security. He don't want nothing to happen to Ant, he making money with that. Yeah, this is how this work. I done been on yards, me and Youngster from 6 Deuce East Coast, ran from 8-9 East Coast. All relationships come from Scooter from neighborhood 40s. All relationships come from them walking in the unit. Damus is deep. They bang they set. Niggas say they got us one. I'm like, nah, homie. Nah, you bet y'all gonna give them a one-on-one. Big Fish from 6-0 did it to me. My first trip to the penitentiary as a pup. No mustache. Delano. I'm the only guy he picked me up in Central Juvenile Hall on the Goose. I didn't even know who Fish was. Yeah. Everybody boo-boo saying where they from. Niggas like, we got us one. I jump up. Big Fish jumped up. Like, this nigga look like he old enough to be my son. He gonna claim, nigga, give my head up. Now, which one of y'all gonna get out with this small youngster and risk going to the yard saying you got knocked out by a teenager? Ain't finna, he did that for me. Scooter, rest in peace from neighborhood 40s. My dumb homie is in their neighborhood. A blog invited him to the party. He showed up with red house slippers, red belt. He ends up in the alley on his knees like this. They saw the tag. Scooter say, you from 2Ps? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. What's his real name? Cash Jones. All right, get up out of here. Tell Wax Scooter send his regards. Yes, right? So
I guess Tupac mean I guess the two performer, well the P I would say is performer.
Where I come from, bro, like my politics I'm always dealing with something here, there, and everywhere because that's what's gonna keep you alive or keep you up. Sure. So that's why you have the badge. Now it makes sense. No, but this badge right here is I want to get a bet, man. I just want to get it because y'all can expose rap. $5,000. We put the badge, I open it up live on No Jumper. And
he always trying to put up a bet to show some shit.
You might be the one to expose rap.
So I kind of want to ask a question, kind of like off topic, right? Because I want to ask this question because I'll be getting a lot of, which I don't really care, but I would still ask it because I'll be getting a lot of backlash, people in my comments, people coming to my Instagram channel. They be searching far and wide to tell me that I'm compromised, one, because I'm on No Jumper, You know what I'm saying? Sitting across from Adam, and then they be trying to say I'm compromised because I'm sitting next to an informant. I'm sitting next to an informant. I'm sitting next to an informant. So I mean, because I did an interview with an informant. They be trying to say you an informant.
But okay, well listen.
And just told Porky that he's been catching heat because people are saying he's sitting next to an informant. And yes, he was talking about Porky himself. Now, listen closely to how Porky responds to that. Because instead of clearing the air and shutting it down with facts, Porky, in classical fashion, completely deflects the topic to Rick Ross. This is classic pork loining right here.
But okay, well listen, I called Rick Ross.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays.
I told Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky, using an informant. Right?
Yeah.
He told me to go get the paperwork.
Sure.
I went and got to work. I seen the work, I got to work, I put the work up. This is it.
So you wasn't cool with Rick last
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's crazy. We was doing something on Big Meech on my StreamYard, I think. So after we was running it, this was crazy. Loose Cannon says, Freeway Rick a snitch too. I say, man, that nigga told on the police. I don't care about that. If you Google right now, Freeway Rick snitch on police, it'll pop up. Rap 100 defends Freeway Rick on this, right? He said, no, Ohio, New York, the plug was in Miami. He sends it. So when he sent it, I read it. It's on my YouTube channel right now, right? So that's why it was funny the other day.
When Vlad called.
No, this is funny the other day when Loose Cannon calls Freeway Rick. Man, I heard what he trying to do to you. You did not sent the work. We never even knew about it. So now I had to get with the exposers, tell them go search Ohio, pull the work and send it. And they sent it. I sent it to Bro, because I seen Bro run his clip. Bro was taking the stand that I took. But like the police, we don't
He be trying to explain his way out of all this shit.
care about that.
Yeah.
I didn't care about that, right? I don't care about dead bodies. I died and you go to jail. And you can use me to get out of jail, put it on me. I'm gone. Something to say, you told, that's telling. Told on the dead body. No, I'm going home. I'm gone, can't charge me. Right? So I sent it to him. This ain't the police you telling on. These is drug connects in New York and Ohio and Miami, shit like that. I fuck with Freeway. I said, bro, I didn't dig into it because I didn't really want to. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. I select the politics. I select the politics. And if you ask me,
It looks like Porky just threw Love's Boys under the bus. Again. Now remember, Love's Boys has been swearing up and down that they don't selective politic.
And all this selective politic niggas is doing, that causes division. Division causes weaknesses. Everybody doing it.
Most scandalous Los Angeles TV. Y'all check them out.
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas selective politics, bro. Niggas are saying this is cool, saying this ain't cool. That causes division. I'm not bending my rules, nigga. I'm gonna stay on my business.
That's been their whole stance from the jump. We expose everybody. But now Porky just admitted that he does select politic. He chooses who to expose and who to protect. So while they're out here calling themselves exposers, Porky just revealed that if he likes you, your paperwork doesn't see the light of day. This is exactly why I've been saying. His job is to tear down specific people. People who are building something, who have momentum, who might actually be doing something positive. That's who he targets. And now he said it himself.
And that sounds like the whole shit with the whole Max B thing. Bro, Max B done got out of jail. He trying to do his thing. You got whacked. Oh, he a snitch. He a rat. All that shit. Like,
he's selective. He picks and chooses. And in doing that, he just threw Love's Boy's whole narrative in the trash right under the bus. Don't forget, this was Porky's response to Ant, telling him that people are saying he's sitting next to an informant, referring to Porky himself. Porky has not addressed that at all. Instead, he shifted the conversation.
No, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. You know,
This is a bitch ass nigga.
you know, this is some real shit.
So who the fuck put this? So my question is.
So Porky tried to duck the question. But Ant wasn't letting him slide. He didn't let Porky weasel his way out. Porky was clearly trying to run, trying to change the subject, deflect, do what he always does. But Ant brought him right back to the beginning.
Who put this, like, the shit they keep attacking me about?
You all, it's the main streets. It's the main streets. It's the main streets.
So now Porky's basically letting it be known. He knew exactly
He put it on the main street.
what Ant was talking about the whole time. This is CS2 Back's kryptonite right here. He never wants to touch this topic. He hates it. But this moment right here proves he knew what the question was about the whole time. And instead of answering it, what did he do? Deflects to Rick Ross.
The CS2 Back shit.
Now listen, if you read the have you read the word? Have you read the word? Have you read the word? The word said, whoever this dude is, he's a low-level drug dealer and he's in fear that his family members in the main streets will be hurt. Okay, for the record.
Porky's been speaking for about 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, he's lied twice about both of the things he just said. The paperwork said. Lie number 1. He said the paperwork claims CS2 Back was a low-level drug dealer. False. Lie number 2. He said the paperwork claims CS2 Back was afraid for his family's life in the main streets. Also false. The paperwork never says a word about CS2 Back being any kind of drug dealer whatsoever. That's a complete lie. The paperwork also never says a word about CS2 Back's family living in the main streets. I wasn't gonna do it, but let's read it together. I want to make sure you guys see how much of a liar Porky is. After we read this, ask yourself, why is Porky lying about what the paperwork says about
But why is he lying? Like, why do you gotta lie? That's the thing, though. That's a great question. Why are you lying?
CS2 Back. CS2 has provided reliable historical information concerning the MSMC organization.
There are sort of two huge issues with AI at the moment. Hi, I'm Tom Goodwin. I'm with Teamwork.com looking at their new reports on AI and technology.
However, CS2 is only aware of certain aspects regarding the organization's criminal activities and narcotic distribution network. CS2 has no knowledge or information regarding the methods in which narcotics are being transported to the Los Angeles area and distributed to MSMC gang members. Additionally, CS2 is unable to provide information regarding the narcotic customers, flow of narcotics, proceeds, and methods that they are using to laundering their narcotic proceeds. CS2 is only able to identify a limited number of MSMC gang members. CS2 is unable to provide specific information regarding the organization's extortion activities, methods of monetary collections, and distribution of proceeds. CS2 is also unable to provide any information regarding the MSMC association with other leader of the other large gang organizations. CS2 is able to provide limited information regarding violent assaults committed by the MSMC, including shootings, burglaries, and murders. CS2 is unwilling to testify in court against members of MSMC because CS2 is fearful of retaliation against CS2 and/or CS2's family. CS2 believes that if any member of the MSMC criminal organization becomes aware of CS2's cooperation with law enforcement, the organization will likely orchestrate the execution of CS2. So again, ask yourselves, why is Porky lying about CS2's role in all this? You just saw the paperwork. It never said a word about CS2 selling drugs. So why does Porky keep pushing that false narrative? The document clearly says nothing about CS2's family being in the main streets either. It says CS2 doesn't want to testify because he believes the main streets will organize his execution if they find out he's cooperating. That's his fear. And don't forget, CS2 Back lives direct.
So yeah, I understand now.
Across the street from Stutterbox, who is a known Main Street Mafia crip. So while CS2 back keeps lying, understand he's doing it for a reason. He's doing it because he knows this is about him. Now that you've seen what the paperwork really says, the next time he shows up trying to spin it, don't let him slide. You've seen the truth with your own eyes.
I've stepped foot in a lot of hoods, even your hood. Yeah. Right? I have never been on the ground with my feet in the main streets. I've driven through, right? But I've never been, I know a bunch of them.
Well, that is what a cop would say.
When I go to the east side, I already flashed the back. I came in for everybody involved. You're too late. Now, we taking a $5,000 bet.
Porky keeps running his mouth about that $5,000 bet. Next time you see him, flip it on him. Tell him this. I've got a $100,000 bet that you can't show anywhere in that paperwork where it says CS2 back was a low-level drug dealer, or any kind of drug dealer, period. Let's see if he takes that bet. Spoiler, he won't, because it's not in there, and he knows it.
About the badge, whoever sends the money in, Adam's gonna guarantee the money because he can take it from me, and I'm going to show the badge wide open on No Jumper. If you think it's a cop badge, send it in, get you some clout.
Notice the way Porky took the conversation away from CS2 back, and he's back to talking about that badge again. Pay attention to how comfortable he is when he brings up the badge, and how uncomfortable he gets when it's time to talk about being CS2 back. That shift tells you everything.
Hey, so
I've been having this badge for 7 years.
I was thinking we were about to talk about this on the podcast and say you're here.
I've been spoke about it. So basically, you know, I went back and forth with a few dudes that supposed to be street dudes and some dudes unknown. So basically, they got mad at me because I sat down with Wax.
Well, here goes the thing, man. Did they get mad at you because you sat down with me? Or they get mad at you because Adam giving you an opportunity is gonna boost you and sit down with Wax. And sitting down with Wax.
As you can see, Ant's gearing up to bring it up again. And Porky wants no part of that. You're literally watching Porky cut him off mid-sentence. Then he tries to spin it. Nah, Ant. They're just mad because Adam gave you a shot. But Ant shuts that down quick. No.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com again?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking.
I sat down with you before I sat down with Adam. At that point, Wax trying to get out of there. But Ant's not letting him off the hook. You saw that, right?
Basically, you know, I went back and forth with a few dudes that supposed to be street dudes and some dudes unknown. So basically, they got mad at me because I sat down with Wax.
Well, here goes the thing, man. Did they get mad at you because you sat down with me? Or they get mad at you because Adam giving you an opportunity is gonna boost you and sitting down with Wax, believe it or not. Sitting down, Wax gotta follow him like Ant gotta follow. It's a percentage of my people that already follow you. But follow me, then it's a percentage that didn't know about you, and because we did that, now they know about you. But I challenge everybody, listen. $100,000, $100,000. My name is Cash McElroy Jones. I only had one gang name. WAC 100 is not a gang name, it's an entertainment band created in 2010. I got on parole in 0203. That don't count. Nigga, all you gotta do is go use Dale Dog's name, the Dale Rawls, pull the paperwork up, and go do it.
E40 does call the cops the Elroys as well, oddly enough.
That's all you gotta do.
So that's what it's about. So like I'll be telling motherfuckers because I dealt with the confidential informant shit before, like my cases, it was a lot of. So I tell people, all right, let's just say hypothetically he is CS2 back, this motherfucker that y'all want to paint him out to be. I would never know because I wasn't the one compromised. I'm not the police.
But bro, and here's the thing. It says he's a low-level drug dealer who is in fear that his family in the main streets will be hurt.
You all saw how Porky twisted the whole meaning, just by adding the words, in the main streets. That's not what the paperwork says. We already went over it. He added that himself. And now he's yelling, $100,000. You heard him. But notice, he never actually says what the bet is. He just throws the number out there, like it means something. He said, "Go pull up the work." So we did. Now what's the challenge? You just watched him lie, again, right in front of everybody.
That's what CS2 back supposed to be.
That's what it say. I'm not information.